Oh my goodness. Say it is not so. Are you really telling me that Terrence Crawford is denying Errol Spence the chance to rematch him at 154 pounds? Which I believe during one of those press conferences, he was pretty much agreeing to that, saying that it was hard for him to make 147 pounds as well. But now all of a sudden he has changed his mind. Just when I was saying how I admired him, you know, when I saw him in the ring giving honor to God and all that, man, all of that just went out the window. And I know we all struggle. You know, we have all fallen short of the glory of God. But this to me is just mad disrespectful. And I know how Errol Spence must feel, because let me tell you, I am going through a situation right now for us poor people out here in the real world. My son got himself in trouble. I found an attorney, paid him, took out a loan and paid this man $25,000. And for 6 weeks, he did absolutely nothing. Just made promises of bond reduction. He did none of those things. Matter of fact, it took him almost 3 to 4 weeks to go visit my son. And when he did, you know what he did during the short visit? He cracked jokes. So I ended up firing him. And to this day, it's going on 2 months. I'm still trying to get my money back. I had to file a grievance with the State Bar of Texas. Now, I gave this man everything that he asked. I didn't run around, string him along, trying to make payments. I gave him a lump sum of $25,000. And I told him that I couldn't do it no more. I could not take the lies. Sir, would you please refund me the money? Give me the same courtesy that I had given you. And to this day, that man is ignoring me like he never met me. So disrespectful, so shameful. My son is still, he has been in the county jail now 7 months. Bail is $1 million. Poor people can't reach that, you know. So all I could do is lean on God. But anyway, enough about me and my trials and what I'm going through. This video is about what Terrence Crawford is now doing. And how, can you remember how he sat up there and thanked Errol Spence and basically said how he made it happen? And now all of a sudden, to me, that is just such an ugly thing to do, you know. And why wouldn't you want to go to 154? You said it would be the same result whether you fought him at 147 or 154. You still would beat him. So why would you want to force him to try to make 147 pounds again? It makes no sense to me. I mean, well, it does make sense, you know, not unless you have some doubts in your mind that you don't want to face Errol Spence at 154, where he would come in the ring as the Errol Spence, as we all know, the man down Errol Spence that has never been knocked down. I mean, is there some doubt as to why you're doing this? I mean, you fought him in a dominating fashion. So why would you want to force him to rematch you at that weight? I mean, as an undisputed champion, don't you want a competitive fight? I mean, oh my goodness. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just dumbfounded at this. And disappointed at Terrence Crawford. But this is the way of the world. This is the way of the world. Just like I spoke about my situation and how this attorney is doing me, you know, after I done everything, you know, honored, you know, what I was supposed to do to get him to start working for the best interest of my son, and he took my money knowing he was not going to do that, that he was just going to make it an easy payday and just string us along until he could possibly not reset his trial date and probably get my son to take a plea deal. And the reason why I believe this, because after I started digging into this lawyer some more, I finally found the horror stories, you know, and what people was describing, what they went through is what I'm going through right now. And it just made my heart, you know, drop in my shoes, because my son has to sit in there and I can't do nothing about it. You know, on top of that, I had to hire another attorney, take out another small loan to get him started. And he confirmed that this previous attorney had done absolutely nothing when he took over, you know, and went and got the pass slip. He did absolutely nothing. So now my only hope is that this grievance turns into a disciplinary action, that this man will be disbarred, you know, and I can file for a client security fund where I can be refunded through the state bar. But, you know, I'm just going to keep trusting in God. And I'll pray that Errol Spence, you know, be the bigger man. And if he has to move on, just go ahead and move on. But I know it got to be hard, because he really wanted that rematch. And for Terrence Crawford to not do the honorable thing, you know, and honor the agreement, you know, even though they said that the winner had the right to choose at what weight, and it seemed that he would concede to 154 in the post-fight press conference. But, you know, I guess that was for the lights, the lights in the camera, and to look, you know, a certain way on national TV. But, you know, amongst his people, this is the truth of the matter. And it's just so unfortunate. And I hope that he would change his mind. And if he is a man of God, you know, if you're going to get on national TV and pray and do all of that before you fight, I hope that you could find it within yourself to do what's right. And that's how I'm going to end it. And I will see you guys on the next one.